Hi guys, it's me, Ameka Mud. Today we're diving into A Bug's Life 998, Pixar animated classic. It was the studio's second feature film after Toy Story 995, and it really set the bar for what computer animation could do back in the late 90s. Released by Disney and Pixar, directed by John Lasseter, this film tells the story of the Filk, an inventive ant who sets out to save his colony from greedy grasshoppers. Let's break it down and let's read it out. The movie centers on Flick, an ant who doesn't quite fit in with the rest of his colony. While everyone else sticks to tradition, Flick experiments and invents, usually with chaotic results. The ants live under the constant threat of Hopper and his gang of grasshoppers, who demand food offering every season. After Flick accidentally ruins the colony's offering, he takes it upon himself to leave and request help. He stumbles across a group of circus bugs, mistaking them for warriors. Eventually, they come back to the colony, and despite the confusion, they all band together to stand up against Hopper. One of the strongest themes in A Bug's Life 998 is the idea of courage and innovation. Filled with person thinking outside of the box, his invention may cause trouble, but his creativity is ultimately what saves the ants. Another big message is strength in numbers. The colony feels powerless against the grasshoppers, but when they realize they outnumber their operation, they find the courage to resist. It's a story about empowerment, teamwork, and challenging unfair. The film also has the timeless Pixar charm. Even the smallest individual can make the biggest difference. Filk is voiced by Dave Foley, bringing the curious, hopefully energy to the character. Hopper, voiced by Kevin Spacey, is one of the Pixar's darkest and most imitative villains. He uses fear and imitation to control the ants. Then there's a Princess Alta, voiced by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who grows from certain leadership to confident queen. The circus bugs are scene stealers. Hermit the caterpillar, Frances the ladybug, Sim the stick insect. Each has their own quirky personality. Together, they provide comic relief and also show that misfits can be heroes too. For 998, the animation was groundbreaking. Pixar created entire colonies of ants, blades of grass that looked huge from a bug's perspective, and atmospheric settings that really immersed audience in this tiny world. The scenes was brilliant. It made everything things like raindrops, seeds, and leaves feel massive and adventurous. The visual may feel dated compared to Pixar today, but at this time they were very. A Bug's Life 998 sometimes gets overshadowed by Pixar later hits, but it holds an important place in animation history. It came out the same year as DreamWorks' Ants, which sparked a mini bug movie revival. But Pixar version is remembered for its heart, humor, and stunning visual. At its core, it's an underdog story, reminding us that bravery, creativity, and unity can overcome even the biggest obstacles. Over 25 years later, it's still charming. Watch! So if you haven't revisited A Bug's Life in a while, it's worth another look. And that's all for now. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and thanks for watching. And I will see you again in the next video.